With a victory over the Boston Celtics on the road, the Warriors can earn their fourth championship in 8 years. Chris Broussard explained why he chose the Celtics for Game 6 as the anticipation grew. He stated on First Things First that he was the only one cheering for the Warriors, although he emphasized that he had some reservations. "I predicted Golden State in 7 before this series. And I've been stating this week that even if my emotions wants the Warriors to win Game 6 tonight, my intellect wants the Celtics to win." Broussard quickly reversed course, stating that he believes the Warriors will win Game 6 to win the series, but lately my head has been doing a lot of pondering. And I'm here to tell you that today, my heart and mind have come to the same conclusion. Warriors put an end to it tonight. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to NBA Reloaded. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the latest updates about NBA's news, players, and their lifestyle. With that being said, let's get started. Chris Broussard continued by highlighting the drawbacks of the Boston Celtics playing at their home court. The Celtics aren't a particularly potent team at TD Garden with a 6-5 record there. The segment didn't, however, finish there. After that, Broussard outlined the main reasons he thinks the Warriors will triumph. But does he really bounce back from his failure this time too? Will the Warrior again be the champion? And how do they always bounce back? The Golden State Warriors will send them packing sobbing, because Steph Curry will recover from the lone postseason game in which he missed a three-point attempt. Klay will show up for Game 6. In Game 6 he recorded his 2 highest-scoring postseason performances ever. In Game 6 of the playoffs, he shoots a playoff-high 49% from 3. He scored 30 against the Memphis Grizzlies in Game 6 last year. Chris Broussard underlined that Game 6 would include strong performances from Draymond Green and Andrew Wiggins. To reach this stage of the finals, the Golden State Warriors have overcome some challenging odds. The Warriors are now just 1 victory away from capturing the championship after having a 29% chance of doing so at the beginning of the finals. The Dubs are in a terrific position, despite the fact that there are a number of things that could hurt their chances. Golden State had momentum after winning 2 straight games, making them appear unbeatable. The Warriors also benefit from having 2 players who can deliver a strong performance in Game 6, as Chris Broussard stated. Klay Thompson, who is known for giving excellent performances in similar circumstances, is expected to excel. More significantly, Steph Curry, who recently had one of his worst nights, hitting 3-pointers in his career, could go fire in Game 6. The Golden State Warriors have a winning formula when you combine this with Andrew Wiggins' ongoing greatness. In this game, Curry made just 3 of 14 shots from beyond the arc, including 2 strange air balls. Call it a terrible night from distance, but Curry has acknowledged Phoenix's relentless defense. Particularly Mikal Bridges seems to be all over him. On Tuesday, Curry's life was challenging. Deander Ayton, the defensive stalwart for the dominant Phoenix team, was stifling his attempts in the paint and his deep jumper was not falling. However, I would not wager on a repeat performance on Friday. Stephen Curry is renowned for his capacity to recover from a poor performance. He'll be there on Friday for the Golden State Warriors, you can depend on it. Recall the previous occasion when Curry had his worst shooting night ever. He had a 0 for 10 3-point shooting performance against the Los Angeles Lakers in the 2016-17 campaign. Curry made 13 3-pointers in his next game, which was a few nights later. Another instance of this occurred earlier in the current season when Curry went 2 of 8 from outside the arc on opening night, before going off for 45 points in the following game for the Dubs. Curry shot 32.1% in his first 5 games of the season before exploding for a career-high 62 points against Portland. Curry doesn't tend to mope around after a cold snap. He's going to carry on firing, and he'll ultimately start making shots once more. While the Suns should be pleased with how they stopped Curry on Tuesday, they should also be cognizant that it is a difficult task to stop the 2-time MVP in consecutive games. On Wednesday night, Steph Curry thought favorably of the Warriors. Curry's recovery from a torn foot ligament is still progressing, but Golden State managed to defeat the top-seeded Miami Heat 118-104. Along with Andre Iguodala and James Wiseman's ongoing injuries, the Warriors were also without Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and Otto Porter Jr. for the lopsided game in Miami. The Warriors managed to pull off the inconceivable victory despite having a smaller than usual roster thanks to outstanding performances from Jonathan Kuminga, Andrew Wiggins, and Jordan Poole. Curry gave his first media interview since getting hurt over the weekend, and he was upbeat about playing again soon following his 2-week reevaluation period. That opinion was shared by his trainer, Brandon Payne, who said this week on 95.7 The Game's The Morning Roast that he anticipates the Warriors star would heal quickly. Curry is currently out with an injury, but after seeing the Warriors' overwhelming performance, he is eager to get back. Basketball-wise, Stephen Curry has a history of performing feats that have never been done before. He accomplished a feat he had never accomplished in a postseason game in Game 5 of the 2022 NBA Finals by failing to make a single three-point shot. Curry's record streaks of 233 games spanning the regular season, playoffs, and play-in tournament games with at least one three-pointer made dating back to December 1, 2018, as well as his streak of 132 straight playoff games with at least one made three-pointer dating back to April 20, 2013, were both broken. Curry's teammates picked up the slack after he carried the Warriors' offense through the first 4 games of the series, scoring 32.5% of all Golden State points, as Curry finished with 16 points on 7 for 22, 31.8%, shooting from the field and 0 for 9 from three-point range. Gaining the victory lessened the impact of Curry's poor shooting night. Curry admitted after the game that he was bothered by it because he is a shooter. You want to have an impact on the game like that? Fortunately, though, your activities on the court don't stop there. The fact that everyone contributed, including Wiggs, Andrew Wiggins, JP, Jordan Poole, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green, who found his life and his spirit and changed the way he impacts the game. Even if I went 0 for 9 and the rest of the team went 9 for 40, we could still win. Obviously, my history shows that I will perform better the following game. I'm anticipating that comeback. Curry's irritation was nearly palpable as one observed his on-court reactions to each missed three-point attempt, or as he spoke to reporters following Game 5. Relief that the Warriors were still able to win was mixed with rage that he didn't shoot properly when it mattered most. Curry's teammates anticipate that the anger and frustration he felt after his troubles in Game 5 will help him tonight in Game 6. He made 0 of 9 threes. Going into Game 6, he's going to be furious, and we need that, Green said. Thompson remarked, I simply know he'll reply. He is among the best competitors I have ever seen, and like me, he is a perfectionist. He will undoubtedly be reflecting on the shots he missed. And that's fortunate because it scares me when Thursday regresses to the mean, which hopefully happens rarely. Starting with this hypothetical situation, let's examine instances in which Curry missed three-point attempts. Since Game 5 was his first such three-pointer-less game, there is no playoff history for him to look at in this regard. Only 40 of Curry's 961 career games, which include regular season, playoff, and play-in games, have seen him miss at least one three-point attempt. Since the Warriors' championship streak began in the 2014-15 season, Game 5 of these finals was just his 6th game without at least one three-pointer. In total, 5 games from the previous 7 seasons may be examined to see how Curry responded when he went a game without making a three-pointer. Curry scored 30.6 points per game over those 5 games while shooting 51.5% overall, 46.2% from outside the arc, and 92.6% from the line. Curry shot the three-pointer at least twice in every game, at least 3 times in 4 games, and once in a record-breaking effort. What do you think about this? And Curry's past performances, what can we reasonably anticipate from him as the Warriors try to defeat the Celtics on the road? Well, this brings us to the end of the video. If you enjoyed watching, do like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more insightful content from us. We'll see you at the next one. Until then, peace.